Do you want to know how to still look stylish and elegant in winter clothes? Then stay right here because this video is for you. Hello my loves, how are you all today? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Silvina, and in today's video we're going to go back to fashion styling tips. I know in the last few videos I have been doing a lot of vlogs and other miscellaneous things, and I will be continuing to do those type of videos in the future alongside with fashion. But for now and for the next few videos, I wanted to go back to my roots, which is fashion. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you 10 tips on how to still look stylish and chic in winter. So winter is definitely my favorite season. I love cold weather, but I do acknowledge that sometimes it's quite challenging to still remain looking stylish and elegant while on winter clothing, because the only thing that you want, or the thing that you prioritize the most, is not to freeze to death. But believe me, you can totally still look fashionable in winter, and today I'm going to help you with that. So without further ado, let's move on to the tips. So tip number 1 is to invest in a really nice high quality coat that goes along with your personal style and that you also can wear with multiple pieces in your existing wardrobe. In winter, the pieces that we see the most are our outerwear, so I would personally recommend you to invest a little bit more on that than the rest of the outfit. I would also recommend you to size up on your coats because you won't be able to fit in with multiple layers underneath. And also remember that long coats keep you warmer than short coats. Ideally, you will be wearing this coat a lot to get a better return on your investment, so it necessarily has to be of high quality. But you know that high quality doesn't necessarily mean super expensive. Just look for natural fabrics or even blends, or at least natural looking and feeling materials. So that being said, tip number 2 is that the quality of the materials are even more important on this season than any other season of the whole year. Basically, the main function of winter clothing is to keep us warm, and sometimes low quality materials can be lacking on that aspect, or at least not fulfilling their task like high quality materials would do. So try to find, if you can afford it, materials like wool or cashmere or tweed or gabardine or even 100% cotton. Okay, so tip number 3, and this one is like super used by everyone, is to wear thermals underneath your outfits. This will allow you not only to wear pieces that may not be the warmest, which is great because you're making a better use out of your wardrobe, but also it will allow you to wear your best pieces on the outer layers of your outfits. I personally don't live in a place where it gets so super ridiculously cold that you need to wear thermals. I think only 1 or 2 days a year it's super cold and you could use some thermals, but I know that there are places in the world where it gets super cold and thermals are super necessary. Nowadays there's a huge variety of type of thermals depending on what you need, and also they're quite inexpensive sometimes. Okay, so in line with the previous point, tip number 4 is that layering is key when building winter outfits, because this will give your outfit a lot of versatility in case you're getting too cold or, on the other hand, too warm. This happens, for example, when outside it's super cold, but on the inside of the place that you're going it's super warm, so layering is essential. I'm going to make a video on how to layer like a pro on the next few days, so stay tuned. So tip number 5 is to look for the details. Winter clothes don't have to be boring. Instead, look for pieces that, fulfill their primary function, which is to keep you warm, but also that they have details in them that make them go from ordinary to extraordinary. Those details to look for will depend on your personal style, of course, but they could be like an embellishment or a texture or some buttons, a cut, a shape. So it wouldn't be a video of mine if I didn't mention accessories. So tip number 6 is add accessories. If you have seen any of my styling videos in the past, you know I swear by accessories because they truly set the mood for any outfit and they elevate them. In my opinion, winter outfits are the cutest thing ever because not only they keep you warm, but they look super cute and super stylish. You can add scarves, those knitted headbands, berets, beanies. I'm personally not a fan of beanies, but if you like them, you do you. A really nice pair of gloves looks exquisite. And you can even add one of those faux fur appliques that I've showed you many times on my videos, and they look so fancy and expensive. Okay, tip number 7 is to really take care of your clothes. And this tip applies to every single piece of clothing on every season, but I included it in a winter video because it's especially necessary with knits. If you can, buy a lint roller and those bubble shavers that shave off the bubbles on your knits. They are really inexpensive, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on them. This will make your pieces look a lot more polished and therefore make you look more put together. And lint rollers are perfect to remove all of those hairs and particles that particularly stick to wool and knits. So these 2 items are kind of like essentials. Tip number 8 is to be mindful of the silhouettes. It's actually pretty easy in winter to drown ourselves in big chunky clothes. And if that's what you like, then as I always say, go for it. But try to be mindful of the pieces that you're wearing so that they work with your body instead of against it. Make it look more put together and therefore more stylish. Wear more fitted pieces, belt, everything, even your coat. Balance out the proportions. For example, if you're wearing a chunky sweater, balance it out with a more fitted bottoms and vice versa. Tip number 9 is to try monochrome outfits. Monochrome outfits, no matter the color, look super stylish and they are so easy to put together, but they look elevated and coordinated. You can literally try this with any color that you like. You know that I personally prefer neutrals, but it will totally work with other colors if you want to spice up your winter. And lastly, tip number 10 is to make usage of tights. There are of multiple colors and designs which, if done appropriately, could look really stylish and also add warmth to your body. I personally prefer black tights and, depending on the weather, a little more see-through. But there are some white ones that look really cute, and I also really like polka dots and other designs. I'm also going to make a video on outfit ideas with tights, so stay tuned for that too. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments if you have your personal tips on how to look more stylish in winter. I really want to know. Lastly, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn the notifications on for more fashion and lifestyle content. And make sure you check out my social media. I will leave the links in the description box. I hope you have the most amazing day ever, as always. Bye bye!